welcome to another video review from TouchGaming.org. Today we'll be reviewing Raging Thunder, which is available in the application store for $7.99. This is a nice full-fledged racing game that was recently released, September 21st, and it's quite a nice game. It has a nice interface menu system. It's kind of basic, but gets the job done. It looks kind of attractive. Nice little shiny effect going on there. There's quite a few menu options: start, profile, options, help, leaderboard, and about. Start obviously starts the gameplay. Profile is a profile you can select to manage your settings with, as well as your save games, your cars that you earned, and the tracks you've earned as well. There's some options here under options. Language, music volume, sound effects volume. Auto accelerate is always enabled if you're using the gyro sensor, also known as the accelerometer, but you can also change that to touchscreen, so you can steer using left and right, and up and down for accelerate and decelerate. But we'll be using the gyro sensor first. There's also a sensitivity option. There's also a help setting, and it looks kind of basic, but it gets the job done, I guess. It shows you how you can control your vehicle. Some of these controls only apply when you have the touch screen enabled as a steering device. It also tells you about the different game modes and how to unlock things, and etc. And if you scroll down, there's also the leaderboard, which shows you the best times on your own iPhone or iPod Touch. Right now, I've only raced a few times, so there's a couple less lap times there for this map. As you can see here, there are quite a few tracks. I haven't unlocked any except for maybe one, but there's Riverside Street, Down the Drain, Walls from Nowhere, Touch the Sky, Under Your Nose, Wonderlap, Hysteria, City of Doom, Koala Village, My God, and there you go. Those are all the tracks available. And there's one last option, About, which is the credits. We'll just skip that. You can read that if you buy the game. And so we'll start the game now. There are two options, single player and multiplayer. When I was reading the description for the game, I was under the impression that you could play online with other people across the world or nation, but that's not the case. It's merely a local multiplayer, apparently. At least it's what I think I see. But anyways, so you can play if you have people with iPhones or iPod Touches on the same wireless router. So we'll just go to single player. There's 4 race modes here: Quick Race, Arcade, Championship, and Time Attack. Quick Race is a regular race you just jump into, so we'll start with that. It'll show the controls and such. So the game just starts right away. And with the accelerometer enabled, it's already accelerating on its own, and it'll keep going max speed as long as it can. That scroll power up you saw there powers you down, and if you have boost on this left bar here, then it reduces your boost to 0. If you don't have boost, your car is slowed down drastically, so you'll probably fall behind. And you can activate the boost by tapping the bar and holding it. You can see that it's where, oh, there was the power down. Anyways, we'll tap it again. As you can see from the back of the car, there's a little blue lights just showing you that the car is boosting. There's no special sound effect, which would have been nice, but gets the job done. As you can see, the graphics are quite nice. Looks very attractive. It's a great looking game for the iPhone and iPod Touch. It possibly has the best graphics of any application yet. Full 3D graphics. On the right here, you can see the tackle bar, which fills up as you get behind an enemy car. If you follow behind them for a while, the bar will build up, and if you tap that, you can knock them out of the way and they'll spin out. It's like a takedown Need for Speed of sorts. So the race just continues on like this. The controls are quite nice. It feels quite fluid. As you can see here, I'm driving pretty well. And then second place is from the menu up there. And speaking about the menu, this interface is quite nice. It's very clean. You can see everything. You can get the job done. And once you finish the race, it immediately slows down for you and shows you your place, as well as total time, best lap, and if you set a new time record. You can't skip ahead of, oh, yes you can I guess. If you tap the screen, you'll skip ahead to the next race. And it'll continue on like this in quick race mode, but we'll stop doing that since it'll just continue on. There's also arcade mode, which is basically the same as quick race, except you can pick your car and you'll continue on through all the tracks you've unlocked. Hopefully you won't lose. It's timed between the checkpoints like many other arcade racing games. So if you don't make the checkpoint on time, the race will end and you'll lose. Championship mode is where the game really shines, because when you start championship mode on a new profile, you can select one of 4 cars. On my profile, I've already selected the Storm FX car, and they all have different speed, acceleration, and grip settings. You can also collect money while you're racing in championship mode, and you can buy upgrades such as speed, acceleration, and grip. I've already purchased the grip, but I'll buy some speed here, and that one's blanked out. But there's only 3 upgrades, so it's not very significant, but it adds a nice little customization touch. You can't customize the visuals, and but it looks nice, and you can have 3 upgrades, so it works well. So you can start the race here. Every race you win in championship mode will unlock you a new track. Right now, as you can see, I've already beaten that first track, but now I'm on the second one. And you can just start with that, show a little bit of this. And here we go. As you can see, there's those little money. You can collect those as you drive by. They will not regenerate in each level, so once you've collected them all, you don't have to try to get them again because they won't be there. There's the boost power up, there's the power down. Let's skip by that. Get some more money. Maybe a little boost. Then get it to work. There we go. Here's a nice ramp for money. Oh. We caught the end of that one. And here we go. Race around. Like I said, the graphics are very nice. The sound effects could use a little work. They sound very arcadey, as you can hear by the tire skidding there. It suits the game fine though, since it is slightly comical graphics, and it's an iPhone game, so this is good. Oh, we just missed the ramp there. Anyways, as you can see, the game is quite challenging. You'll have to actually pay attention and race to actually win. We'll go back to the interface and talk about that. You can see the nice accelerometer up there, and you can see how fast you're going as well as what gear you're in. And there's also the tackle bar, the boost bar, the little mini map showing you cars around you, the menu button which will pause the game, the lap you're on, your time, as well as that's it actually. So now we'll go into the menu, and we'll go back to the main menu since we've already seen the race. And we'll exit out of that. There's also time attack, but that's self-explanatory. You're racing, try to get a better time. So championship is really where the game shines. And so we're gonna go to options and change the gameplay mode to touchscreen, and we'll see how that drives. Just a little bit of that. So we'll have auto sell disabled, and we'll just do it quick. We would demonstrate multiplayer, but we don't have people to play that with currently, so we'll just do a little bit of this and then we'll stop. So you see that the little line is demonstrating how fast you're accelerating, and well, that's kind of wonky, I guess. I guess you have to keep that up there while you're turning, and it'll show you how far you're turning with those little bars, if you can see them behind my fingers, left and right as you turn. I guess it is a little easier like this, but it still makes it hard to see. It's kind of uncomfortable. So if you enable auto acceleration, you won't have this problem. But that concludes our review. This is a great game. $7.99 is a fine price to pay for this. There are many tracks, 4 cars, 3 upgrades per car, although they're not unique to each car. But still, this is a great game. Championship mode is a lot of fun. Check this out on the App Store for $7.99. Visit our site, TouchGaming.org, for more video reviews as well as our weekly podcast. Thanks for watching.